as going back to what you were saying about, you have to be tough and all that stuff. Isn't there? It seems to me like there's like, I don't know. I'm not one of the boys. Like I'm not, I've been around wrestlers. I've been around wrestling a lot, but I don't know, the inside
You're smart.
machinations.
Right,
But
you're smart.
yeah, but I feel like there's this fine line you got to walk where you can't disrespect the people in the locker room, but you can't like fully be a pushover either, because then they won't respect you at all. So there's like this
Right.
weird like push and pull where you got to kind of walk this line.
Well, yeah, it's not like that no more. It used to be, and I wish it was like that. I wish it was like that, kind of like it was back in the day. Nowadays, it's just like there's no loyalty. There's no, bonding. It's just, so many people are just out for themselves. Nobody's taking up for each other. Nobody helps each other. They help each other if they can get help back. That's everybody's always looking. A lot of people just want to be your friends because of what you got or what you can do. It's back then, like, you built brotherhoods, and you traveled with your crew and you had your clique, and the clique took care of each other. And I'm not saying everybody was like that, but for the most part, and every that's why they had the ECW XPW rivalry and the fight and this and that. Like, they were cliques. So, and the ECW boys stuck with the ECW boys, and the XPW stuck with the XPW boys, and they fought to a death, right? They were going to kill each other. They were going to beat each other, and they had that big brawl outside the ECW pay-per-view out there. And then, year or two later, whenever it was when ECW shut down, those guys all needed work, so they went and worked at XPW.
Yeah.
And there was water under the bridge.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, well, y'all were just fist fighting last year
Yeah.
in this building. Somebody who's a dear friend of mine now, but the first thing that turned me on to him is because of respect. Like, these guys don't have respect no more. No, they don't give a shit. Like, and it's sad because, like, they don't, it becomes a crappy business, and there's no loyalty, and if it's literally, what have you done for me lately, or what can you do for me in the future, not what have you done for me in the past. You know what I mean? People forget that as soon as you can't help them anymore, or you tell them no one time, they hate you. You can tell them yes 100 times, but as soon as you say no once, you're the bad guy, no matter how well you did for them. But I was at a show in Texas many years ago, and it was the first time I met Mike Dell. And I came and wrestled, and this guy, Mike Dell's really good. He's from Jersey City, but he's based out of Texas now. And I came into the locker room, and there was no chairs. And Mike said, "Hey, here, take my chair." And I was like, no, man, that's cool. You sit down. He's like, "No, dude, you've been around longer than me. Take my chair." And he didn't want anything out of it. It was just him being genuine, saying, "Hey, you've put time in. Have a seat." And from that moment on, like, I was like, "Dude, that was very generous of you. Thank you. And thank you for being that way." And we just hit it off. You know what I mean? So, like, it was really nothing more than just a respect thing.
Yeah, it says a lot about a person's character. That's like that gives you an idea who he is.
Right. And so, I've always appreciated Mike because of that. So, and he's a hell of a worker, man. He's a hell of a worker. He never really got a big break, and he got a good run at Wildcat. He got out injured last year. He blew out both his knees in the same match and had double knee surgery. So he was out about a year, but he's back now. So hopefully we'll have him back down at Wildcat when all this stuff is up and running again.